Now, unless you're living under a rock, you are probably familiar with the term SIMP. It stands for Sucka Idolizing Mediocre P, and it's basically making fun of the guys who idolize women who aren't that great and who basically bend over backwards, sacrifice all of their own desires just to try to appease this woman that they love so much or whatever. It's basically just making fun of guys for being super desperate, okay? And a lot of people are simps. That's not a lie. I mean, there's a lot of people that they like to get a little simpy. But what happens when your biggest simp efforts are not rewarded? Well, you have to graduate to the next level of desperation, and that is a blow-up doll. People that actually unironically use sex dolls are some of the most desperate freaks I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it's like just announcing to everybody, like, hey, all of my relationships have failed. I can't even land a human woman, so that's off the list. I can't get a hooker for some reason. Maybe you're broke. So you've graduated to this inanimate object that you now pretend is your wife. It's weird. It's desperate. It's cringy, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. So I was recently scrolling through Twitter when I saw pictures of this blow-up doll giving birth. Meet Terry and Stephanie East. Yeah, so this guy, Terry, has a blow-up doll who apparently gave birth to his son or something really, really weird. So we're going to read a little bit about this here, and then we're going to look at some pictures, and we're going to talk about how cringy it is. So it says Terry and Stephanie East are a couple from Chatsworth, Georgia, getting close to Florida, just saying, and have been together since 2016. Terry is a veteran, and Stephanie is a sex doll from China. Yes, you read that correctly. Okay, well, Terry, thank you for your service, my friend. I'm not being sarcastic. I appreciate your service, but you might want to consult a therapist because you might be suffering a little bit of PTSD. The S, of course, stands for simp. Stephanie and Terry became famous in 2017 when Stephanie began posting about her undying love for Terry and the dinners she cooked her loving husband. So this guy would set up a Facebook page for his sex doll and then post as her, like, pictures of stuff. Isn't that weird and creepy? Just wanted to share my anniversary with all my friends that 2 years ago I met Terry online, and 2 weeks later I was out of tyranny, away from my homeland, China, and in his arms on my way to becoming an American. Okay? Hope you enjoy the special meal I cooked you, baby. I love you so much. In another post dating back to July 2017, the couple apparently had a fight but made up over this delicious dinner. So this is just some weird levels of desperation, right? Everyone's following so far with this, right? This guy has a sex doll. He set up a Facebook page for her where he then posts as the sex doll. He also makes himself dinner and pretends that the sex doll is making him dinner. Like, bro, get yourself a real woman, pal. And then he made up this, like, weird fucking story about how, like, he rescued her from tyranny, from China. Like, no, buddy, you went online and purchased a sex doll because you were desperate. Let's not make this out to be anything that it's not, okay, pal? And then on July 8th, 2018, Stephanie East gave birth to a male doll named Hunter East? No! God, no! Why would, of all the names? What about Derek? Jake? Frank? I don't know, there's a bunch of fucking names besides Hunter. And that's the name you pick for your sex dolls, baby? Hunter? Is this what I've been reduced to, people? Good God, this is embarrassing. Alright, Terry's mother was the midwife who oversaw the delivery and stayed by Stephanie's side even when Terry passed out. Here's photos from the magical birth of Hunter East, potential future Alabama quarterback. Holy shit. Okay, let's take a look at this. So they set up his information. That's weird. They have him registered as like an actual person. Ah! Dad soothing newly born Hunter. Stop! No! Can we just call this baby a different name now? Come on. This is so creepy looking, dude. It's like this guy just, like, coddling a baby doll and, like, pretending it's real. That's some fucked up shit, pal. Okay, that's a little creepy. Mom just had to get up and get back in her favorite chair to hold her new baby, and she was wore slap out. Not sure what the fuck that means, but goodness, this looks very creepy. So this is his sex doll. This is what he is chosen instead of an actual woman. a sex doll who looks really young, actually. I don't know what her age is in, like, sex doll years, but she looks young to me. And there she is, carrying the baby. Little baby Jake. Little, not Hunter. Holy crap. He is getting close, almost out looking good so far, but still praying. No! Is this what you do when you're so desperate? You have your mom. Hey, could you just imagine the phone call you'd have to make this happen? Yeah, hi mom, do you think you could come over and pretend to pull a baby doll out of my sex doll's vagina? I'll clean it out before you put your hands down there. It's so fucking gross, dude. And it's like, I almost feel bad for the guy. Because this is a level of desperation that not even the simpiest of simps could imagine achieving. It seems like his mother is the only female human he, like, knows. Midwife with the tools of her trade, prepare for birth. Not sure, but one of them may bleed out. Hope she is good. Holy fuck! These do not look like midwife tools. This looks like Granny went down to Home Depot and picked up some murder weapons, bro. Okay, if anyone comes near my wife in labor with a pair of pliers and a fucking pocket knife, I'm gonna tell them to get the fuck out of here. Oh my, okay, yep, I did pass out, couldn't handle it, still praying for the baby and mom. Dude, your whole life's a fantasy. I feel sorry for you. Granted, I would pass out if I saw this too, at the sheer, like, magnitude of the cringe levels that I'd be witnessing. One of the first comments came from an account claiming to be Terry's former stepdaughter. She wrote, he is a Desert Storm survivor. He's also a domestic abuser. My family and I suffered at the hands of him for a long time, and we just want to move on. It's not funny. He's dangerous. That account has since been deactivated and nobody has heard from them since. Wow, what a mess. Terry is engaged to a human again and still hasn't answered any of the world's questions about Stephanie. I hope that... Okay, so he got engaged again to a human. So congratulations to the guy. He came out of his desperation phase, hopefully. I just don't know if he's like, I have a past. I was with somebody before you. This is what she looks like. No, that's not a child. That's a fucking sex doll I spent thousands of dollars on. What's, like, the average price of a sex doll? This is nasty. Holy shit. These things get pricey, too. Could you imagine spending $3 grand on a sex doll? Fuck. Well, there you guys have it. That's what you do when you get desperate, man. You just go marry a sex doll. Have a kid with the sex doll somehow. Like, just shove a baby doll up there. Have your mom pull it out with a pair of pliers she bought from Lowe's or something. I don't know. This whole situation is extremely weird, extremely creepy, very odd. So, yeah, if you ever feel desperate, if you ever feel like you're a simp, just remember there are people out there that are far worse than you, my friend. There are people out there far more desperate than you. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like, comment below, and subscribe to the channel for new videos every day. You don't want to miss out. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you all soon. Peace. Now where's my blow-up doll, bitches?
Thank you.